Now, it's worth pointing out that adding more demand-side subsidy, all it does is push up house prices. They've continually tried this. Government after government has sought to put money into the pockets of people to make it easier for them to get on the property ladder and to become a first-time buyer. And they've done it continually with demand-side subsidy. And all it's done, right, with things like Help to Buy, for example, is push up prices for housing whilst actually not making it that much easier for people to be able to get onto the property ladder. The people who this really helps, the people who it really helps to just allow them to borrow more, to be closer to being a subprime mortgage holder, for example, or to have access to things like extra cash for Help to Buy or help with a deposit or no deposit in some cases, the people that it actually helps are the high earners who can pass a mortgage affordability assessment criteria, which is essentially based upon whether you can pay back a mortgage, which is entirely around your monthly income, right? It's those people with a high income, the Henrys of this world, who don't have the cash on hand for the deposit, who really get helped. Like, these are mostly kind of middle class, upper middle class young people who can usually get help from the bank of mum and dad anyway. This is a bad policy rather than what we should be doing if we really want to expand the access to housing, is build more social housing, more council housing to improve supply, to undercut the rental market so there's less incentive for landlords to want to just completely monopolize the actual housing stock, which will mean less demand and push down prices overall. Because lower house prices is the only way you'll help working class people onto the property ladder. Because even if you give them access to extra credit, even if you give them extra towards a deposit, they'll still not pass the mortgage affordability assessment criteria unless they have higher wages or the house price comes down. So these demand-side subsidy programs are not a good idea. There's the famous meme, you just need to subsidize demand, and it's a cycle that will keep on going. It'll keep on going unless we actually bring house prices down. Lest, of course, we annoy the middle-class homeowner voter base that every single party wants to court every general election.